What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTP Sports, and for people that are viewing on the Painted Lines. What in the utter fuck did we just witness today? From the baseball organization that is known as the Philadelphia Phillies. They lose today. They get swept by the Nationals. They lose by a score of 13-12. They had 3 leads in this ball game. A 5-run lead, a 4-run lead, and a 1-run lead. All of those are blown. Blown. Finn. Gone. You had a 3-run home run and a grand slam. You scored 12 runs in this ball game. How the fuck do you lose that? Oh, I know why. Because the bullpen fucking sucked. It was so bad. That was laughable. That was the most embarrassing performance that I've ever seen out of a bullpen. Out of a bullpen. And we experienced the Phillies' historically bad bullpen last year. Oh, this tops it, honestly. This tops it. All the walks, just everyone that came in was so bad. And this game had the icing on the cake with Hector Neris blowing the save. Because why not? It is so laughable. This team is so laughable to watch. It's not even funny. Yesterday, we're talking about the offense. They can't get anything going. And the pitching was actually pretty decent. The bullpen-wise. Now we're talking about today. The offense was doing everything it possibly could to win this game, and the bullpen sucked. It's been like that the entire goddamn season. One day, the pitching is really good, and the offense can't do jack. The other day, the offense is really good, and the pitching can't do anything. You know what that describes to me? That basically describes the Phillies for the past so many years. Mediocrity. Mediocre. They're a bad baseball team, but they're not bad enough to be that bad, to be the basement of the Major League Baseball. They're not good enough to compete for a division. They're just right in the middle. And that's probably the worst spot possibly that you can be in sports, is mediocrity. And you know why we live in the city of Philadelphia? Everything is so mediocre, it's not even funny. You got the Eagles. I feel like ever since we won the Super Bowl, everything has been a gigantic circus. It basically has been. The Sixers, let's not describe them. The Flyers, let's not describe them either. The Phillies, utter circus. And it's getting ridiculous. It's getting really annoying to watch. It's embarrassing. It's making my eyes melt watching this game. Watching it go out. You had a 5-0 lead. And then Vince Velasquez goes in for his last inning of work. You knew he was eventually going to falter. He wasn't going to look that good as he did in the first couple of innings. Vince Velasquez is what he is to this point. He's going to give you a few good innings, and then he's going to falter. That's what Vince Velasquez has been his entire career. And nothing is going to change. No, not one few many good starts that he has had this year. It's not going to change that. Vince Velasquez is who he is. And the bullpen utterly sucked. It definitely did. Why the hell are we bringing in David Hill with the opportunity for the Nationals to score more runs? I understand Coonrod walked people, but why are we bringing in David Hill in a high leverage situation? Because it always blows up in your goddamn face when you bring in David Hill. It just does. I understand Joe Girardi is working with what he has, but David Hale is not the option. It just isn't. I know you used Archie Bradley earlier in the game. You were already using Coonrod. I got Brogdon pitched yesterday, so you weren't going to use him. But seriously. Really? Really? Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at all. Because that's how embarrassing this is. That's how bad this is. To blow that many leads in a ball game. It's unbelievable. Going through this ball game. Okay, you go up 5-0. Travis Jankowski had himself a game. He started off the game with a 3-run shot in the second inning, making it 3-0. Bryce Harper got one on the board as well, opposite field shot. Phillies go up 4-0, and it's crazy because Bryce Harper, all of his home runs this year have been solo shots. Credit to why his RBI count is so low, because no one gets on base for him. And also the fact that he might not be driving in the most RBIs in the world, but having 10 home runs and all of them being solo shots, it's mind-blowing. It definitely is. Then you go bottom 4, Vince Velasquez drives in a run as a couple of more Phillies gets on base, makes it 5-0. Then we go into that 5th inning, because that's where everything crumbles. Everything. Josh Harrison walks, Alex Avila walk, Starlin Castro RBI double makes it 5-1 Phillies. Victor Robles RBI single 5-2 Phillies. So no outs recorded yet. No outs. Okay, he gets part of the strikeout. In comes Archie Bradley. The second pitch that he throws to Kyle Schwarber, gone. And the game is tied 5-5. He gets the next few outs of the inning unscathed, but the damage is already done. It is a 5-5 ball game. We go to the bottom of the 5th for the Phillies. They get the first 2 outs of the inning. JT Realmuto flies out, and Brad Miller strikes out. Alec Boehm, he also had himself a game as well. He gets a single to start that off with 2 outs. Travis Jankowski singles, and then he moves Boehm over to third base with that, and then he's still second base. Ronald Torreyes works and walks. So you get the bases loaded for the pinch hitter, Andrew McCutchen. What does he do? Grand slam, opens the game up, and it's 9-5. 9-5. You do have more chances to score some runs in this inning. You don't get them done. But hey, you do all you ask for. You got a grand slam in the goddamn inning. It's 9-5. But then Sam Coonrod comes out for the 6th inning. He gets the first out, strikes out Alex Avila, but then he walks Starlin Castro. He walks Victor Robles. He does get Ryan Zimmerman to strike out. Wild pitch. It moves Castro and Robles over the second and third. Kyle Schwarber and walks. All of the batters in this inning that got on base walked against Sam Coonrod. Joe Girardi elects to bring in David Hale. For some odd reason, Trey Turner, RBI single, makes it 9-7. Juan Soto, another walk. And Josh Bell with a grand slam. Makes it 11-9. Yeah, David Hale wasn't the best choice. He just wasn't. Like, what did you expect with David Hale coming into the ballgame? I just don't know. Phillies get retired in order in the 6th inning. Nationals, they can't do anything in the top of the 7th inning. We go bottom 7. Alec Boehm gets a double. He was having a great game. Ronald Torreyes gets a single, so you got a runner on 1st and 3rd. Luke Williams comes up in a pinch hit situation. RBI single to the right field. Makes it an 11-10 ball game. Odubel Herrera and Rhys Hoskins can't get anything going with those runners in scoring position either. So it's an 11-10 ball game going into the top of the 8th inning. Jose Alvarado comes in, gets his job done. He got into a little bit of trouble, but Juan Soto grounded out into a double play. Go into the 8th inning. Bryce Harper walks. JT Realmuto gets a single, moves Bryce Harper over the 3rd. Brad Miller strikes out. Alec Boehm gets his 4th hit of the ball game, ties it up 11-11. Travis Jankowski walks, and then Ronald Torreyes gets an RBI single to left field, making it 12-11. The Phillies still had the bases loaded for the rest of the inning. Matt Vierling, pinch hitter, strikes out. Odubel Herrera grounds out. So you had more chances to score in this inning, but you got 1. Well, you got 2, actually. You made it 12-11 going into the top of the 9th inning. And in comes Hector Neris. You want to know what happened? Josh Bell, single. Josh Harrison, single. Perfect start for Hector Neris. Sacrifice bunt for Alex Avila moves both runners to 2nd and 3rd base. And then Starlin Castro, for some reason, I don't know why they didn't intentionally walk him, because he's a Philly killer. 2 RBI single down the line, and it's a 13-12 ball game. Phillies go to the bottom of the 9th inning. I think silence works better. I honestly do. Like the Phillies, they didn't do anything in the bottom of the 9th inning. What do you do? Like, how many times? Like, how is an offense supposed to be motivated throughout an entire ball game when your bullpen is constantly blowing the lead? Like, how Do you remain confident in yourself, like the offense somehow did today? They were eventually going to dry out. They were. And it did it in the bottom of the ninth inning. They were eventually going to dry out. Hector Neris came in. Instant change. Like, seriously. Hector Neris, I know at the beginning of the season he's been really good, but in his so many last starts, like, honestly, ever since he blew the game to the Braves on that weekend series with that home run to Pablo Sandoval, he has not been the same pitcher. He just has not. And Hector Neris is known to be a very hot and cold pitcher. This is a very long cold streak. Like, literally every time he comes into the game with a lead, he is scared. He does not know what to pitch. He doesn't know whether to use the fastball, doesn't know whether to use the splitter. He looks scared to be out there on the mound. And that's sad. That is sad on how much he's lost his confidence. Because it's, like I said, it would have been a game today the way it is without a Hector Neris blown save. It's just bad. Really bad. Looking at the box score for this ball game, because there's a lot of things, a lot of runs, a lot of statistics. Go to the pitching side. Vince Velasquez goes 4 1/3 innings, allows 3 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Not the best. The first couple of innings for Vince, pretty good. That fifth, bad. Archie Bradley pitches 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 1 earned run. 2 of those runs were charged to Vince Velasquez on the Kyle Schwarber home run, so 1 earned run for Archie Bradley. Sam Coonrod comes in, 2/3 of an inning, 3 runs, 3 walks actually, 2 strikeouts. David Hale comes in, pitches an inning and a third, 3 hits allowed, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He allowed the grand slam to Josh Bell. Jose Alvarado comes in, pitches an inning. He was the only bullpen guy to go clean in this entire ball game. From the Phillies' perspective, actually. An inning, 1 hit allowed, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Hector Neris comes in. He gets the loss. 3 hits, 2 earned runs allowed. The Phillies pitchers walked the Nationals 8 times. 8 times. A majority of those walks turned into runs for the Nationals. It did. It definitely did. Let's go to the lineup for the Phillies. Odubel Herrera in the leadoff spot. Another 0 for that. He goes 0 for 5. Rhys Hoskins, 1 for 6. Bryce Harper, 1 for 4 with 1 RBI, 2 runs scored. He had the home run in this ballgame. He also had 2 walks. JT Realmuto goes 1 for 6. Brad Miller, not the best day at the plate, goes 0 for 4 with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Alec Boehm, fantastic day at the plate. 4 for 5 with an RBI and 3 runs scored. Travis Jankowski, who would have thought he had a great day at the plate, 4 for 3 with 3 RBIs and 3 runs. Ronald Torreyes goes 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. And Vince Velasquez goes 1 for 2. Andrew McCutchen had his pinch hit appearance, hit the grand slam. He had 4 RBIs. Luke Williams, 1 for 1 in his pinch hit appearance, 1 RBI. Vierling, 0 for 1. He was the last pinch hitter for the Phillies. In terms of runners in scoring position, both teams were spectacular. The Phillies were batting .500 today with runners in scoring position. They went 8 for 16. And how you don't win a ball game? Yeah, because your pitching stunk. Oh my God, I am so lost for words. Oh, that is so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I just don't understand how you lose that ball game. I just don't. I don't know whether to be mad. I don't know whether to laugh. I don't know whether to cry. I'm feeling a bunch of emotions. Whatever it is, it's bad. I think I'm going to laugh. Because I think it's laughable, because the Phillies are laughable. Philadelphia sports are laughable, honestly. They definitely are. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. So you get swept by the Nationals after that bad road trip out in California. Now you got to go play 4 games against the New York Mets. A doubleheader on Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday game. And then you get that random-ass game on Monday, rescheduled game against the Cincinnati Reds. Yeah, good luck. Definitely a good luck to this Phillies team, because I definitely do not expect them anything. I definitely don't. Oh, man. And with that loss today against the Nationals, the Phillies are now in 4th place. They're in 4th place in the NL East at 34 and 37. The Nationals actually hopscotched them in the Braves. For 2nd place, the Braves are in 3rd place at 35 and 37. The Nationals are at 2nd place at 35 and 36. And the Mets, they're still in 1st place at 37 and 31. The Nationals, they have a 4-game winning streak on their hands. The Phillies are on a 3-game losing streak. And honestly, I want to look at their home and away splits. They're 21 and 13 at home, and they're 13 and 23 on the road. Yeah, definitely the sign of mediocrity right there. Definite sign. Definite, definite, definite. I'm speechless. I am absolutely speechless. I have nothing else to say. I just don't. So, I think I'm going to end it there. So, what are your thoughts on this travesty of a game, everyone? Don't forget to leave your thoughts, opinions down in the comment section, as always. Don't forget to drop a like on this video for people that are watching this on the Painted Lines. Don't forget to subscribe here at TTP Sports. And for people that are viewing this on my channel, all the links, social medias, YouTube channel for the Painted Lines, they'll be down in the description below. Don't forget to check out also Broads Media. That link will be down in the description below as well. Don't forget to check out the links to the Flyer.pod merchandise website and the link for Flyers Nitty Gritty. A bunch of links down in the description below. Definitely don't forget to check those out. And don't forget to comment and like and subscribe to the channel, everyone. And I will see you next time.